Hey guys, Sapphire Dragonfly here, and I am here with a prophetic message that I received this morning when I went out to go run my errands. Okay, so I was in the car and I was thinking about myself and how over the past year I had to really learn how to love myself and put loving myself first, put my self maintenance first, taking care of myself. Okay. Um, Excuse me, taking care of my health, my mental and my emotional health. And so over the last couple of days, I feel that spirit is showing me people, places, and situations where people have not been putting their well-being as the priority at the forefront of their world. Okay, so what I'm going to say to you is that um, we are spiritual beings, all having a uh, human experience. Okay, I know you hear this a lot, but I think a lot of people don't understand what that means. Okay, or they don't understand the significance of it. Okay, so what I am getting is that we need to love ourselves, and this is very important with the spiritual shift that we're going through right now, especially coming and ending 2020, where we're removing certain things out of our lives and making room for new things, new people, new situations. It is very important that we love ourselves the way that we want to be loved. Okay, um I think for me, the biggest thing that I've learned this past I'm going to say the past 4 years is that I have been loving people better than I love myself. I have been concerned about people when they didn't care or give a damn about me. I have been praying for people's healing and their healing and their evolution and their enlightenment when they have literally been praying for my downfall. Okay, that does not make me any kind of martyr of any kind of sort or any kind of more blessed person because I'm praying for my enemies or praying for people while they're praying for me to fall. Okay, that doesn't give me any more blessings. All right, I am learning to stay true to who I am, and who I am is a person. Honestly, I've been taken advantage of a lot. I've been abused physically, emotionally, and mentally in my youth, in my adult life. Okay, I have been taken advantage of. I have been taken for granted. Okay, but through it all, I always managed to come back to knowing who I am and solidifying myself in that. Okay, I cannot control the actions of other people, but what I can do is not allow the actions of other people to change who I am at my core and at my heart. Okay, and some people would say, well, that's foolish. You should be, when you get hurt, you become harder, or you become, meaner, or you're more stern. I think that when we allow people's actions, or we allow situations to change who we genuinely are, I think that shows that we need to love ourselves a little bit more. We need to love on ourselves a little bit more. And so what I am learning is that I do not have to stop my evolution or affect my evolution, or change the core of the being that I am. I can continue. I'm sorry, guys. I hit the wrong button and the camera went off. I don't have to change who I am. I can continue to be who I am. And if there are people or places or situations that truly can't see who I am or appreciate who I genuinely am, there's nothing I can do about that. There's really nothing I can do about that. But the worst thing you can do is allow these people, places, and situations to change the core of your heart. Okay, your spiritual heart. Okay, I am a loving person. I like taking care of people. I like being there for people, so on and so forth. And I've been taken advantage of, and it made me turn into like a very cold person, and I didn't like it. And I didn't like being that person. So I had to learn how to get back to being me. Okay. And so what I did was got back to taking care of me and my self-care and my self-maintenance. And what I realized is that I'm going to be a nice person. If somebody takes advantage of that, there's nothing I can do about that. If someone lies to me or hurts me in the process of me just being genuinely who I am, there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. They have to be accountable for that judgment in their life and in that situation on how they treated me. It is not even my job to punish another person, which is something I had to learn this year too. It's not my job to punish another person for what they did to me. Because the truth of the matter is that they say vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, right? But there's so many of us out here that are trying to play God, and we're trying to play judge and juror, and we've got to stop doing that. And it's so funny because I would, a couple months ago, I had somebody who sent ill will towards my way. And I just said, this person has hurt a lot of people, and it wasn't a man, it was a woman. Okay. And so what I did was I asked God for judgment. I didn't ask him to hurt her, to kill her, to do anything. No, I didn't ask for any of that. My thing is, you need to call judgment on people. And it's so funny because I was looking at new products that I could put on the website, and I thought about putting this Hex Your Ex kit. I know some of y'all would love that shit, like I'm gonna get my ex back. But then what I realized is that the reason why me as a spiritualist, I'm having the problems that I'm having as far as helping people, is because there are too many people out here trying to play judge and juror. And so people are playing judge and juror over innocent people who don't deserve the stuff that they're doing to them. The curses, the hexes, the black magic, the death spells and all that shit. Those people that are sending that, they're trying to play judge and juror over you, the innocent people. And they're saying that you deserve it. But me, I'm being called into the situation because you don't deserve it. And so the Most High brings those people to me who don't deserve this treatment that's being done to protect these people or to break this stuff off so their life can move forward, because he has purpose for them. And he doesn't need this stuff hindering them. He needs them to get where they're going. He can handle the spiritual side, but in the physical side, he has warriors like us. Okay. So, with that being said, I've decided to add a judgment kit to my website, and I've decided that I am not going to be adding any dark magic to my website. Okay. I feel like dark magic should be left in the hands of the professionals like myself and some of the other spiritualists. I don't think that everybody should be out here practicing, because that's an issue. Okay. And even then, it's still, like I told you, I practice from the standpoint of calling judgment on a person, and calling judgment opens up the door for the Most High to see all their indiscretions and let him decide how he wants to deal with them. Okay. That's not my place. My place is to just kind of just grab them by the neck and kneel them down in front of his altar and say, Most High, I bring before you this person for judgment. And that's it. That's all my job is. Okay. So I think that that's the issue. We have too many people out here trying to play judge and juror. And so I am not going to contribute to that by putting dark magic or dark stuff on my site that is literally going to cause or hinder I swear I'm getting so many interruptions this morning. Sorry, guys. So I think that the problem is we have too many people out here playing judge and juror. Okay. And it's not our job to judge and juror. So it's my job to break away anything that needs to be broken away, teach people how to protect themselves, and how to bring others before the Most High for judgment. That is my job. So I have decided that is how I'm going forward with my website and the things that I am promoting on a positive side. Those people who practice, those who choose to be judge and juror, I am not judging you. That is, you have to account for that someday. Okay. I personally do not want to do anything that when I stand before the Most High, I am scared. I don't want to be scared of my judgment. Being a medium, I come across spirits all the time that are scared to go into the light because they're scared of judgment. I don't want my day to come. I don't want to be scared to go into the light. I want to rush my ass right in, because I know that my judgment is going to be fair. And I know that I've lived my life in a way so that it will be. Okay. So, the message that I was getting for everybody, okay, hold on, I gotta get a sip of coffee. The message that I was getting this morning is that you need to love on you. Okay. The way that you love other people. All right. and the way you want to be loved. And when you love yourself that way, you will attract someone who loves themselves that way. Therefore, they will know how to love you at that level. Okay. So, for example, I went out to dinner by myself. And when I was at dinner by myself, I met somebody else that was at dinner by themselves. And, it was so funny because we kept looking at each other. And then eventually he was just like, are you by yourself? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, would you like to have dinner? Sit over here. We can converse, And I'm like, cool, that works out. And we had a lot in common because we both weren't afraid to go to the restaurant and eat dinner by ourselves. We really didn't care what people thought. We both enjoy spending, going to nice restaurants by ourselves. It would be nice to go with somebody that we're in a relationship with, but we're like, we don't have that. So we enjoy taking ourselves out the same exact way. Why should I wait until I get in a relationship to go to my favorite restaurant, which is Fogo de Chao? Why should I wait to be in a relationship to go to Fogo? I'm worth going there anytime. So like we had this amazing conversation and this amazing chemistry, and we realized that a lot of the same values that I had, he had as well, and vice versa, on love and appreciation and on doing people right and valuing people when they're in your life and telling people how you feel. Like we really have a lot in common. Okay. So I say this to say, you guys will meet people who value themselves when you are living a life where you value yourself. I even met another person, it was months ago. I met another guy, and I was in the men's section of Nordstrom and I was looking for a couple things. Okay. So I met this one guy and he just started talking to me. We started talking about, different things about men's clothing and how they don't have that much for the men and blah, blah, blah. And we didn't change numbers or anything, but it was a great conversation to talk to somebody who was of the same mindset, And so he was in there shopping by himself. Okay. I was in there shopping by myself, and we actually ended up, walking around a little bit, going over to the watch counter because I love watches, and we talked about that. So, shout out to Jeff. Okay. I met him that day at Nordstrom, and he's cool as hell. Okay. We didn't exchange numbers, but we had a really cool experience because we were around the same type of people. Okay. The same type of person. So I say this, love on yourself the way you need to be loved. Okay. And I invest a lot of time and energy into my self-care. All right. I take into consideration my mindset, my body, my health, before I take in anybody else's, because look, if I value what I eat, then I'm going to prepare food that's healthy for them. Okay. If I value what goes into my body, then the person that comes into my life doesn't have to worry about me saying, ew, you're eating that. I'm having this. I'm that. Like we are both on the same wavelength of trying to, of caring for ourselves first. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it's funny because I've had relationships where I used to let the guy in my life go out and do things on his own. Like go out, have fun, go to a movie by yourself, go to a play, do whatever you want to do, hang out with your friends, because I need that time to myself I might go to the botanical gardens by myself, and I'm cool with that. Okay. And it's funny because whenever I dealt with guys that dealt with controlling women, they always would call me and make excuses. Oh, I'm running late because of this. Oh, I can't, or I did this, or this is this, and reporting into me like they were a child. And I was like, damn, what kind of woman did you date? Because if you date a mature woman, if a mature woman dates a mature man shouldn't have to give a rundown of every place he went all day long. Okay. That shows me that man's been with an insecure woman. And now he has to tell that woman every minute of his fucking life. Okay. Pardon my mouth. In order to live peacefully with this woman. And that kind of sucks, like a grown man and a man that you trust should be able to go out, do whatever. I mean, what if he wanted to surprise you with a gift? He can't even do it because you're like, well, where were you between 5:15 and 5:30? Like, that's your insecurity. You need to get over that. You need to get that, So my thing is, I've decided that I'm not going to date any more men that are damaged by other women. If you have issues, if you show me signs that you've been dating a damaged woman that damaged you, I don't want to date you. Because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do low vibing shit. I'm not going to report to you every 5 minutes of my life. I'm not going to do things that make you feel secure. You're either secure with me or you're not. Okay. I'm not babysitting a grown man. I'm just not. Okay. So one of the, when I was listening to this song in the car, it came on and I was like, this song, Spirit told me, listen to the word Sapphire, because this is like, the message that we're trying to give people, okay? So the song was Show Me the Way by Regina Bell, okay? Show me the way, moving step by step to love. Oh, baby, won't you show me the way now, touching where I've never been touched. Everybody's looking for a reason, making time and calling it love. But you give me all I ever needed, and don't ever stop filling me up. Oh, show me the way now, moving step by step to love. Oh, baby, won't you show me the way now, touching where I've never been touched. So listen to the word, show me the way, moving step by step to love, okay? Show me how to love you, okay? By loving yourself, all right? Show me, touch yourself. Show me how you treat yourself, okay? Show me what you do for yourself. Then I'll know how to love you. If you take care of yourself, then I'm going to take care of you. If I see you loving and putting yourself first, then I can do that because I see you doing it. And I'm like, oh, wow. So sometimes we show people how to love us by loving ourselves. And so the song, when I'm listening to the song and it says, show me the way now, moving step by step to love, okay? They were saying, talk to yourself, okay? You need to show yourself that you love yourself and show yourself how to love you, okay? That is what I got from that song, okay? It says, I've been used and I've been good at using, running from the pain deep inside. But you make me feel the joy of living and all the tears I've never cried. So, okay. So, I've been used and I've been good at using, okay? I have been used by people, but I've also used people. I'm not perfect, okay? I know this about myself. I've run from the pain deep inside, okay? But at this point in my life, I make me feel the joy of living and all the tears that I've never cried. So the tears that I've cried have been tears of pain, but the tears that I've never cried are the tears of happiness. So now, because I am taking the time to deal with my pain instead of running from it, okay, and learn to love myself in spite of everything I've been through, I now can cry tears of joy and happiness, and they don't have to be tears of sadness, okay? So that is one of the things that I got from this song this morning, okay? I'm going to pull a self-help card on that, all right? Spirit, give me the message, the self-help message for people today, okay? Give me the self-help message. Patience, all right? Patience. Guys, you've got to have patience with yourself. Learning how to love yourself. If you've never had a parent or somebody older in your life teach you how to love yourself, okay? Because it is something that's taught. If you never had somebody teach you that, have patience with yourself because you are in a new season and a new cycle of your life. And you're going to have to do this step by step. And don't get mad at yourself if you fall 2 steps back. So what? You took 3 steps forward. You're still ahead in the game. Patience with yourself. Stop beating yourself up about the mistakes that you made, about the people that took advantage of you, of the things that you lost, okay? We are learning. This is a learning process. Life is a learning process, okay? It says, be patient and be willing to pass up good for great. Stop settling in your life, guys. It's time to stop settling, okay? No more tolerating less than what you deserve, okay? Pass up, yes, this person is good. Yes, this relationship is good. Yes, this job is good. But damn it, you deserve great. Why are you settling for good when you can have great? Okay? Great exists. All right? And if it didn't exist, it exists because you deserve it. Okay? Because it wouldn't be there if you didn't deserve it. Then all we would have to offer to ourselves is good. Okay? All right, so patience. Whoop. Okay. All right, passion. We need to learn to become passionate about ourselves again. When's the last time you went out and went shopping and looked in the mirror in a fitting room or put on some clothes and said, damn, I look good. I look good. I love the way I look. Okay? I'm sexy as hell. I'm fine as hell. I'm handsome as hell. When's the last time you had passion about yourself? Okay? Like, come on. All right? It says, resurrect a childhood dream. Let your passion take flight. All right? It's time for you to be more passionate about yourself. You're so passionate when you meet that man, you're cooking him dinner, you're going, baby, let's do this. You're rubbing his back, you're doing all this shit. But what are you doing for yourself? Okay? I'm going to tell you first off, every man in my life, I'm not going to say that, not every man. I'll say the last man in my life, right? I used to give him pedicures because he didn't like to go to the nail shop. All right. So I used to give him pedicures. Why? Because I went to go get pedicures and he had never had a woman who took care of his feet. And I'm like, hold on for a second. You never had a woman who cared enough to take care of your feet? And he was like, no. I'm sitting here like, are you kidding me? When he took a bath, I would come in and wash his back. I would joke with him. We would talk. We had fun. Okay. And I'm like, yo, like nobody ever took the time to do this with you. All right. And it's so crazy. So, you know, I'm like, but you do it with yourself. Okay. What I'm saying is you have to treat yourself the same way. Why was I doing a pedicure for him? Because I did it for myself. I paid somebody to do that for me because I value that. Okay. So of course, if he doesn't want to go to a shop, I want him to have the same exact thing. Okay. And he had never had that level of care before. And that was sad to me. That there was no woman who thought to do that before for him. You know, massage his feet, massage his hands with oil. Like I was like, wow, this is stuff I do for myself. I can't even imagine not doing this for someone else because this is what I do for myself, you know? So one more card, Spirit, please, on self-care. What people need to do for their self-care right now. Rejuvenation. Okay, rejuvenation. All right. Get a good night's sleep. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. Some of you guys don't even give yourself enough sleep. You go to bed all kinds of hours. You don't give your body enough rest. Okay. Your mind, your brain is the central hub of your body. Okay. If the brain does not get enough rest, the body will have health issues. Okay. And they may not manifest while you're young, but they will manifest. Trust me. Okay. And that is the one thing I realized. So there used to be a time I would force myself to push through and work through the night and get certain things done. And you know what? I stopped and said, no. Packing that order can wait till tomorrow morning. I need rest. My body is my temple. I'm not getting any younger. I need to make sure that my temple is rejuvenated. I need to make sure my mind stays at its peak. So that means I need to rest, okay? I need to make sure that I take time out for my meditation. Yesterday, I spent pretty much the whole day in prayer, okay? Praying to God and listening to him. I did it on Sunday too after I got done prophet class because I said, the problem with life is that we are so focused on running through it, answering text messages, always on that damn phone, right? When do you take the time to rejuvenate? And it's funny because people will text me and I won't answer them back and they'll text me question marks. Who the fuck are you, Stalin? Who are you, Stalin? Hitler? I got to answer you back just because you text me? Nah, my family, my health, my spouse, those things are important to me. So I take the time to cut my phone off, okay? And dedicate myself to rejuvenating my home, myself, my family, my home environment. And some of us are missing that. We're not taking enough. We say, oh, well, I took time out. Okay, you took time out, right? How many hours are there in a day, right? There are, let's see. Let me do the math because you know I'm a Virgo, so I got to do the damn math. It is what it is, all right? There's 24 hours in a day, right? Then you have 7 days in a week, right? That's 168 hours, all right? Every 7 days, right? Out of that 7 days, you sleep. Most people sleep about 5 hours. So 5 times 7 is 35. So minus 35, okay? That's 133 hours, okay? Then you work, right? So that's 40 hours, okay? If you're lucky, all right? Some of y'all have extra part-time jobs, which is another, what, 3-4 hours, you know? So minus off 21 equals. Then you got 72 hours left, right? That's for 7 days, right? So now you have time, you have to cook dinner, right? The time you cook dinner and the time you get off work and you cook dinner, right? That's about 5 hours, from about maybe 5 in the evening until about 10 o'clock at night, right? So 5 times 7, that's 35, minus 35. So that's 37 hours left in the week, right? Divide that by 7. How many of you guys spend 5 hours a day on yourself? I know for a fact you don't. This tells me there's 5 hours left in a day. Now, it could be 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know where the 5 hours are. It could be split up. It could be consecutive. How many of you guys spend 5.28 hours on yourself each day? You don't. Okay? These other 5 hours that are left over get given to all kinds of other things, but they don't get given to yourself. Okay? So I bring that to your attention to say it is time to prioritize your well-being, your heart, your mind, your emotional, your mental. Do you know when I did not prioritize my mental and my health and my emotional, whenever people hurt me, I would just lose it. I would lose it. Now when people hurt me and they're like, I don't like you, or they say nasty things to me, I'm like, okay, I move on. You want to know why? Because I've done the work to balance myself mentally and emotionally. So there's nothing anybody can say that can destroy me or tear me down, because I am the keeper of my well-being, period. And I refuse to allow words or actions to destroy or tear me down, because I know my purpose in life is to build people up. And I can't build people up and help inspire and help people if I allow others to tear me down. So I have to weigh the options of, do I allow this person's remarks to truly hurt me or tear me down and take away from the people I'm supposed to help? Or do I learn to love on myself to the point that when somebody says something about me that's not true, or they attack my character or my actions, or they try to make me seem of less integrity, call me a liar, all kinds of BS, do I really let that bother me? No, I don't. Not anymore. I don't care. I have too great of a purpose to allow this rejuvenation, this time I put into myself, to be torn by any one person down. And that's the honest to goodness truth. Okay? So, the second song that they gave me was by Alicia Keys. Okay? And it's called, That's How Strong My Love Is. Okay? Some people, they call me crazy. For falling in love with you. They can take me and lock me away, baby. 'Cause there's nothing those boss can do. I'll be the rising moon after the setting sun, just to let you know you'll always have someone. I'll be the clearest day when the rain is done, so you'll always know. Through the shake of an earthquake, I will never fall. That's how strong my love is. Like a ship through the storm, we can risk it all. That's how strong my love is. Okay, I love Alicia Keys, okay? But when she wrote this song, I'm sure she probably wrote it about a man. But let me ask you, if her love is this strong for a man, is her love also this strong for herself? And I'm going to tell you it is, okay? Because I've had the beautiful experience of Alicia Keys. So, what I will say is, the same way some people, they call you crazy for falling in love with you. Some people will call you crazy because you love yourself, because you love on yourself, you dote on yourself, you do things for yourself. They call you conceited. They call you selfish. But let me tell you something. If you don't be selfish to an extent about protecting yourself and taking care of yourself, people will sit there and use that against you, and you will sit there and feel guilty and say, oh, maybe they're right. And then that same person will destroy you, will tear you down, will affect your self-esteem, will make you feel like you're not shit. Okay? So let me tell you something. People call me crazy, but I'm more in love with me than I've ever been in love with me. And that's never going to change. Okay? There's nothing anybody can do that will tear me down to the point that I can't love me tomorrow. And that is the honest to goodness truth. They can take me away and lock me away, baby, because there's nothing those bars can do. You can put me in any kind of box you want to put me in, but you're still not going to destroy me. Put me in a cell. I'ma still sing my praise. Okay? Like Daniel in the lion's den. All right? He put him in there with a lion. Did you see him cry? Did you see him break? Where's your faith at? Faith in yourself. Okay? Because if you have the power of the Most High, if you have a little bit of God in you, just a little bit of God in you, which you all do, okay? Then how can you not have faith in yourself? Not having faith and not loving yourself is it's like a slap in the face of God. Because it's like you don't love the part of yourself that's part of him. Come on now. Y'all don't know? Okay? I'll be the rising moon after the setting sun. Just to let you know, you always have someone. I will be the reason that the sun rises and the moon comes up, okay? The moon sets. I will be the inspiration that keeps me going each day. Period. Not another person. Come on now. There's supposed to be an accent to your life, not your life. Okay? Just to let you know you'll always have someone. I will always have me. I'm never gonna go anywhere. On myself, I'm never going to leave myself. I'm never going to doubt myself. I'm never going to stop loving myself. Because once I stop loving myself, who else is going to love me? Once I stop loving myself, who else is going to be there for me? Come on now. And those people who tell you you're conceited because you spend time on yourself, you do things for yourself. If they don't understand what you do for yourself to love yourself, they can't appreciate it because they probably don't do it for their damn selves. I go out and yes, I have bought $200-$300 shit. I bought $1,000 pair of shoes before for myself because I wanted that. It made me feel good to be able to do that. It doesn't matter. Other people say, oh, she's showing off. She's being bougie. So what? They're not for you. What the hell do you care what I spend my money on? If it makes me feel good and God bless me with it, so obviously he wants me to make myself feel good about it. Okay. Because I'm praising him through the swiping. If you go out to dinner for yourself, well, why you got to go there? Why can't? What's it mean to you? Okay? When other people judge you on how you love yourself, that's an issue with them. Because maybe they don't know how to love themselves like that. Maybe they don't know how to spend money on themselves, buy themselves some nice clothes, some nice shoes, some nice boots. Maybe they don't do that. They want to be the martyr. They want to be the sacrificial lamb. Well, we already had one. So as I was told, I don't need to be that. Okay. I need to take care of myself. And therefore it will teach me how I need to be taken care of, but it'll also teach me how to take care of someone else. Okay. Give me a card, Spirit. Patience. Patience is clarified with the Fool, the angel of innocence. The new beginning, guys. Have patience because a lot of us are heading on a new beginning. We're stepping into uncharted territory, unknown land, loving ourselves and taking care of ourselves. And we don't know. Some of us don't know how to do it. We're like, shit, I don't know how to do this shit. My mom stayed with my dad. He treated her like shit. My dad, my mom treated my dad like crap. I don't know how to do this. I don't know. I didn't see my mom go out and love herself. I didn't see my dad go out and take care of himself. I don't know, but this is uncharted territory. Okay. You're starting back at zero. You're starting back, you're a child and learning how to love yourself. And that's okay. That's okay, guys. Okay. You got to start somewhere. All right. So why not start as the Fool? Why not wipe the slate clean of whatever people told you is loving yourself or told you is love or told you that living is? And why don't you go write that book for yourself? Write that new definition for yourself. Because see, my mom's idea of loving herself is not my idea. My idea is totally different. Okay. It's so funny because I remember one time that my dad said to me, oh, he felt that he said that in order to spend time with his nieces, with my niece and nephew, he had to have money or take them somewhere or do something with them. And he felt the same way about my kids. And I said, no, that's not the case. You could be broke and spend, you could watch a movie or run a red box with my kids. My kids, their value of spending time with their grandfather is completely different. They would rather spend time with you at home cooking dinner and helping you do something fun in the home than you going out and spending money. So he was trying to apply the definition of spending quality time with his grandchildren that applied to one set of grandchildren to the other. And I said, no, those aren't the values that I gave my kids. So he was like, wow, I didn't know that. And I said, see, you didn't take the time. My kids don't value buying. They don't value material stuff. They value spending time and having memories with their grandfather that they can remember, because that's what I taught them. Okay? So the definition of love that was given to me by my parents did not work for me. It doesn't work. Every time I tried to apply it, it ended up in a blow up, in a relationship that didn't work and wasn't healthy. So I realized I had to write a definition for myself. Okay? And that's why you guys are writing a new definition of self-care for yourself and self-maintenance. It's time. Okay? Passion is clarified. Look at this shit. I can't make this up. Look, the Fool card is followed with the Magician. Isn't that order? 0 and the Magician is 1. This is spiritual order. You guys are starting over. Okay? You're starting over. All right? And this is you being patient with yourself, starting over, writing a new definition about taking care of yourself and what self-love is, and self-care and self-maintenance. Okay? Understanding that better. The Magician, the angel of magic, manifesting. So they're telling you, be passionate about this new beginning. Be passionate about writing this new definition, of love. And you're thinking, oh, well, Sapphire, can I do this? Am I going to be able to get rid of this mindset and thinking that my parents instilled in me, that my past relationships instilled in me, that my friends instilled in me, that they've all influenced in some way, shape, or form? Am I going to be able to do this? Yes, you can. Like Bob the Builder. Don't mind me with all the kid phrases, okay? Bob the Builder. Yes, you can. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Can you build it? Yes, you can. Can you rebuild it? Yes, you can. Okay? You are the Magician. You are on this track. And this is beautiful because it's telling me, have patience with yourself starting out on this. The Fool. Some of you guys have already done this. You've already started this mindset. And you're being patient with yourself. The Passion card. You're in this. Some of you are already in this process of being passionate about what you can manifest. You know what, Sapphire? I never thought I could go back to school and do this. Or I never thought that I could open my own business. I don't have a degree. And everybody told me I had to have a degree to open up a business and be successful. Oh, they were lying. They were going off of an old mindset. There used to be a time when you couldn't open a business without a degree. That's a lie. There used to be a time when you couldn't get a business loan without a degree or without some kind of business experience. That's a lie. Times have changed. Okay? So we're capable of manifesting if we adopt a different mindset. Okay? You are the Magician now. Forget what you were told. Okay? And realize that you are learning a new way to love, a new way to take care of yourself, a new way to manifest the life that you want. And a new way to love yourself and do your self-care. All right? The verse in the Alicia Keys song, That's How Strong My Love Is, right? It says, I used to feel kind of lonely, 'cause the world can be so fake. All that matters, I'm telling you, is you and me only. And the fortress of love from love we make. The only thing that matters, okay? You used to feel alone, but let me tell you something. When you start loving on yourself and caring on yourself, you will literally see yourself as your own best friend. And you will understand that I'm never lonely. I got myself. Okay, I look in the Mary Poppins mirror all the time. In the mirror like Mary Poppins all the time. Okay, and I'm quick to say, just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. In the most delightful way. I could sit here and beat myself up for all the experiences that I've had in life, for all the mistakes that I made, okay? And that would be hard. That's hard to chew on. Or I can choose to teach myself and love myself in spite of everything. That's the sugar that helps you keep moving in life, okay? All right, Spirit, give me a card to clarify. Rejuvenation. Rejuvenation. 8 of Cups, departure, okay? Departure. It's time to depart. See, rejuvenation. You're resting and taking care of yourself and loving on yourself okay? To prepare to take off, to prepare for this departure into this whole new life and this whole new mindset. So there's a reason why Spirit has you in this period of rejuvenation, okay? Because for some of y'all, you're about to take off. Departure, okay? All right? Houston, we're preparing for departure, all right? And look at this, the bottom of the deck, Temperance. All right? Temperance, angel of peace. Your departure, you're preparing your mindset, your body, your soul, okay, through this new mindset and by taking care of yourself through self-care for temperance, peace, a new life and a new level of peace that you've never known before, okay? Let's pull an oracle card here and then we're going to shut this down. You know, Whitney Houston, it's so funny. When she wrote the song, I Look to You, right? A lot of people thought that she was talking about God. But really, when you talk to Whitney, and Whitney's here, that's my girl, it's my dog, spiritually. When she did an interview, she said that song, I Look to You, okay? She said that song was about her looking to herself to find her own strength and no longer finding strength in other people and in her addictions, okay? And I understand that now because some of us have been taught, even by our parents or by people that we surround ourselves with, to look to drugs, drinking, sex, you know, as a means of coping, to help deal with the things that have taken place in our life. You know, whether we were molested, whether we were raped, whether we were placed in environments that weren't healthy for us, we were abused in different ways, mentally, emotionally, or physically. So Whitney, when she did the interview, and I thought it was so interesting because I thought she was going to say, "Oh, that song is about God." She said, "No, that's about me." I think it was Oprah. She said that song was about me looking to me for my strength and realizing that I had the strength. I didn't need a man or a woman or a person to give me strength or build my self-esteem or to boost my ego. I could do it for me. I didn't need the drugs. I didn't need this. I can do it for me. And that's what she was saying with that song. And I thought that was so profound. All right. What is it? How's it go? It goes, as I lay me down, heaven hear me now. I'm lost without a cause. After giving it my all, winter storms have come and darkened my sun. After all that I've been through, who on earth can I turn to? I look to you. I look to you. After all my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. I look to you. Oh, I look to you. Yeah. And when the melodies are gone, and you I hear a song, I look to you. She's saying that she felt lost without a cause. She got lost in her addiction. She got lost in what was expected of her, to be the diva, to put this presence out there, okay? And when the winter storms came, when she got to her worst, and it seemed like, you know, the sun was going out of her world and she was losing all hope, okay? After all she'd been through, she was like, who do I turn to? Because I'm going to be honest with you. There are some of y'all, you can pray all day long and it's not enough. Prayer isn't enough. And I hate to say it, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's not enough. Okay? You have to look to yourself too. You can look to him, but you got to look to yourself. You got to pull your strength out of yourself too. Okay? God needs you to work with him. That's what he needs. He needs you to work with him. All right? And so you have to find your inner strength. And that's where the mustard seed comes, to start working with what he's already doing with you. Okay? What did she say? After losing my breath, no more fighting left, sinking to rise no more, searching for that open door. And every road that I've taken led to my regret. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Nothing do but to lift my head. I look to you. I look to you. Yes. And when my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. She's saying I had to get, like, God can be standing right there, but you got to put your hand up. Okay? You got to make the move. You got to make the first move. A lot of people tell me, Sapphire, I don't hear him. I don't hear him. You can't hear him until you make the move to hear him. You got to come out of the darkness, baby, because in the darkness, you're not going to hear him speak. The darkness will keep your ears mute and deaf. The people that you're around that aren't for your greatest good, the situations, okay, when you're trying to make changes in your life, you got to walk away from a lot of people, places, and situations so you can get out into the light and feel the sun. The sun never set. The sun didn't go nowhere. It rises and sets every day. But if you never walk outside, how would you know that it's warm? How would you know that it's healing? How did you know that it was going to break off of you all this stuff? You got to get outside. You got to stand up and open the door. You got to do something. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but for those that are in drug addictions and you're sitting in that trap house or you're sitting in that crack house, I'm telling you, you got to stand up and walk outside. He's not going to come in there to get you. But when you walk outside, he will snatch you up and he will help you. And this is what I'm telling y'all. Make that effort to bring yourself out of relationships, bondages, things that are holding you back. And when you make that first step out into the light, he'll snatch you up and he'll help you. He'll guide you. Okay? All right? Some of y'all that are scared of taking on these new mindsets and these new directions, okay? I'm here to tell you that you need to that when you do it, you will be able to release, okay? So the first card we have here, in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Don't worry. Trust that once you walk away from the negativity or you walk into a new mindset or a new way of thinking, a new direction, trust, okay? That look, she's not steering this boat. Do you see this? Do you see this sled? She's not steering this. Who has the reins? Somebody else has the reins. The Most High will lead you where you need to go. But you got it. Come on now. She has faith. She can't see who's pulling, but she got faith that whoever's got it, the Most High's got you. Have faith. Go with the flow. Have patience with yourself. Watching the clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. Isn't that what I said? You must take time for you, okay? You have to watch the clouds. How many of y'all take time out to just enjoy the beauty of the earth around you? I'm going to tell you, I have traveled so much this year and I've been blessed to see mountains, beautiful mountain structures, beautiful clear skies. I got away from the city. And you know what? You can actually see the stars some places in the United States. It's beautiful. Some of us are so quick to grab and go to the islands and travel to other countries. Have you enjoyed the land that you live on every day? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm enjoying it. It is absolutely beautiful. I made a pact that I am going to see all 50 states before I die. I am going to see every state. And I've got a lot of them covered. And I was really shocked. But I got a lot more to go. And I cannot wait. Do you hear me? I cannot wait to see the rest. All right? Lie back and relax. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Okay? Trust that there's a divine plan. Some of you guys, it looks like you're walking into the desert. But see these mountains here? Y'all came out of where you were. Trust that when you get out here on this path, There's a path there, so other people have walked it. Because if they didn't, it wouldn't be there. Okay? Trust that he's got you. Trust, okay? That he's going to lead you. The same way he gave Moses a staff and said, trust that I got you. Take the staff with you as proof of my wonders. Trust that he's got you. And these changes that you're making in your mindset and taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. This person is alone by themselves because they're putting themselves first. And they're striking on a path. And yes, they're like, damn, this is the first time in my life I'm being single. First time in my life I'm not going to be with a woman for sex or a man for sex. Or I don't feel like I have to be in a relationship. This is the first time I'm striking on this path by myself. But damn it, you're not alone. He's giving you all you need to guide you. Okay? You're not alone. Know that. The sun is shining. You're not alone. Okay? Look. She's by herself. Oh, snap. Sorry, guys. My face. Of course, when you get into the good parts, right? That's when stuff wants to start acting up, right? So trust, right? Look, she's by herself. Okay? She's by herself. All right? And she's comfortable. She's cozy. And she's good, right? And the thing is, I think her eyes are closed. Her eyes are closed. Okay? Because she has faith in what's pulling her and taking her. She got in the sled. She did her part. Okay? She's going to be all right. So that is the message I have for you guys today. Okay? I hope that this is a profound message that helps guide you, lead you on a new path, understanding that it's okay to start over at ground zero. Okay? What's that song by Brian McKnight? 1, I can make a dream come true. 2, just wanna be with you. 3, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back at 1. Sometimes, guys, we got to go back to the beginning and start over. And that's our fear, letting go of people, places, situations, and starting over from scratch. But let me tell you, I've done it. I've done it more than once. And every time I have no regrets about it. So I speak this to you. For those of you that are starting this new journey, this new life, this new understanding, and applying this new mindset, please know that you are on the right path and you are supported, you are loved, and you will be taken care of, and you will gain the peace. Okay? You will gain the peace that you're seeking. You will be headed that way. Trust me. Okay? So that is what I have for you. This is Sapphire Dragonfly. All right. Take advantage of the sale that we're having on the site. 50% off until Friday. Everything on the site. Okay. And guys, I love you. I'm here for you. I support you in this new journey that you're headed on. Okay. And I am proud to be your guide. Okay. Prophet class application, registration for Prophet class is open, as well as registration for spiritual gift development class. All right. If you want to know the difference, hit me up. I'll send you the video, okay? And those of you that are interested in Prophet class, you want to see what it entails, I will share the video with you, okay? I have to do so. I want to protect my students, but I will share a video with you, an excerpt, okay? So you can see what we do in Prophet class. It's not just, trust me, we go deep. But we are all about learning what our abilities are and what we're supposed to use them for and how to use them and the best way to help ourselves and also help others. And in spiritual gift development class, we learn how to take the abilities and gifts that we have and how to use them to protect ourselves. And in protecting ourselves and taking care of ourselves, we are protecting our purpose. And those who try to come up against it, we know how to knock them back down. Put the shield, put on God's armor, okay, as you would say, all right? In the physical, with the work that we do, but also in the spiritual. Amen. All right. So I love you guys. Sapphire Dragonfly, and I'm out.